Hi everyone, it's Sue and welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for being here. Today I'm continuing on with a little project I did not long ago, which were these little journaling cards using handmade paper, a jelly plate and some other little bits and pieces, and they were inspired by the Somerset Studio, and I'll see if I can find the page. Of course, now that I want the page, I probably won't be able to find it. There we go. These ones here, these little compositions by Chris Tesnier. So I was messing around, as I do, and I thought, you know what, I've got so many things that I need to use up. I've still got a stack of handmade paper, and I've got a lot of these little Tim Holtz dolls, and I thought, you know what, I'd like to try and do sort of a vintagey version. So I've been playing. This one I've used, what did I use? I used Cheddar and Sedona, the Dina Wakley ones, and I've used both these little birdie chalk paints, Fortune Cookie and Tattered Lace, and that was the results of those. This paper, the back wasn't very smooth. It had a lot of sort of divots in it, I guess, so it didn't work out as well as I wanted, but it still covered the paper and I still quite like that, and I thought that was kind of sort of had more vintagey colouring, so I thought with some of the little Tim Holtz dolls that would be great. I do also have some book pages from this old vintage little book, so I thought they would be great to use as well, and I shouldn't have just done that. There we go. So, but I thought I also would like to do another lot of colour. So on this particular piece of handmade paper, I thought I'd give it a try. Now I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I'm going to use the Fortune Cookie, and I'm sort of going more for bluesy greensy colours now. Now these paints are sort of at the end now, so I'm sort of having to scoop it out, unfortunately. Probably put too much then. Okay, and I've got this Folk Art Sea Mist, so I thought I'll go with that. Oh, I didn't shake it. And just for something totally random, the Dina Wakley Lime. So I thought that might add a little bit of extra something. May turn out absolutely horrible, but we'll soon see. Spray stick, because it's very hot here at the moment and it's drying very, very quickly. Just giving it a bit of a spray. And probably too much paint, I have a feeling. I might just try and get rid of some of that. Okay. Alrighty. And what I've got today to make some patterns, I've got these little foam stamping things, which I believe were from scrapbooking and crafts. So that's those, and I also have the square trivet mat, which was from Kmart. This makes an awesome pattern, and they're only, I don't know, maybe $3 or something like that. Very cheap, so great tool to use. Okay, now I'm going to use these ones, so I'm just going to make some random Now, I'm not sure how this will work actually, but we'll soon see. Okay. If you didn't see my other video that I made these ones, I will try to remember to put it up the link up the top, or it will probably be in the description box as well. So that's happened. Now I don't mind the colouring. Where's one of those little people? Maybe not as vintage looking as I want, but you know, I don't mind it. I think we might go with it anyway. Actually, what I might do, I might just add a little bit of the Sedona to it this time. That might just give it more of a vintage feel, but other than that I don't actually mind it at all. A little bit of the blue. Oops, a little bit. Dear oh dear. We might see if we can get rid of some of that. It's going to be way too much. Okay. I'll try not to waste paint if I can help it. A little bit of the green, not too much, because I think it was a little bit overpowering in this one. Okay, and some of the, what is this, fortune cookie. Okay. And spray. It's very hot here in Melbourne today. Way hot. I don't usually have the air conditioner on, but it went on probably about 8:30 this morning because it's just so hot. We haven't had many really hot days this summer so far. It's been pretty mild really, and in fact a bit wet at times too, so to have the warmer weather is quite a shock. Okay. Just show you what it did on this piece of my roll-off paper. See, that piece in itself would be a great background for something, really would. So I do keep those. Okay, let's have a look. Might try and go this way. Okay, so that's that one. Not too bad. Okay, now I'm going to use up this space, so we might just go with, maybe we'll do the Sedona, the cheddar, and the sea mist. Okay, very light this one, and spray. They are very mixed in this one. Probably lost a bit of the Sedona there. Might just pop a little bit on top. Okay, and I'm thinking I'm going to go with this one again, and it's going to go that way. And I'll just pop it down here. Okay, well, let's have a look. Okay, so that's that one. Not too bad, I suppose. And what I am going to do, I'm just going to dab this onto some of these bits here, just for a little bit of extra colour. Unfortunately, it's pretty dry already. Okay. Alright, we'll just move that out of the way. Now, okay. Alright, might just stop the video, get rid of all the paints so I can move, and I'll be back. Alright, I've just got my cardstock. Now I'm actually using ivory, I think it is, or cream coloured, and I've got the book pages, I've got Distress ink, and it's the walnut stain. So, similar to what I did last time. Let's have a look. We'll try and tear some pieces. Okay, not really looking for, you know, square or whatever. Now, okay, now there was a piece of this in the background, which I'm not sure I will do this time. I might actually use the book page instead. Yes, I think I'll do that. So that feels more very thick paper. Just getting rid of the white edges. Okay, so I'm thinking, I'm not really keen on that bit, so I might just get rid of that. Okay. I'm thinking, where's my box? There it is. I have this box full of scraps, so I'm thinking maybe something like that as well. I think it needs a slightly different colouring so it stands out a little bit. Let's have a look what we've got in here. Oh, I've got some corrugated. It's a bit darker, so let's just have a look. Yep, okay, don't mind that. So just probably just chop too much off then. Okay, something like that. And you'll notice very similar to the ones I did before, similar sort of ideas, I guess. Now let's have a look. I need someone who's standing, so there's a little gentleman. Don't mind him. Actually, I might use him. Now, okay, because it's all very, very neutral, I am going to use the Distress ink, and hopefully that'll make it stand out a little bit more. So in many ways it's more relying on the textures and the tones of the paper, so that there's a difference between each layer that I've put on. And of course the Distress ink sort of gives it just that, brings it out a little bit. And I'm going to do this as well. Now, as I said before with the last ones I made, these can be journaling cards. Because they're white or cream on the back, you could just journal straight onto them. You could also add some lined paper or book page or something like that if you wanted. Or you could use them as card fronts. You could use them as embellishments or tuck spots in your journal. You know, they're really unlimited. Sure if that's how I had it before. Actually, I think I had it more, I'm not sure, maybe that. Quite like that. And what I'm thinking, if I can find some quickly enough, let me just have a look. Yeah, I'm thinking a little piece of doily would just give it a little bit of added texture. So we'll glue this bit down. Sorry, there's a little plastic thing. There we go. We'll glue this down and then add the little bit of doily. Now this one I won't be doing the, with these ones I did the gel pen doodling. I'm not going to do that this time because it's not going to show up unless I use a darker colour anyway. So I'm sort of relying, as I said, on the different textures of the paper to give it interest. Glue doesn't want to come out now. Oh, there we go. That way I think it was. make sure that sticks. Okay. And when I do lay them, I always try not to have straight edges, lined up edges, I guess. I try to layer things so that there's a little bit sticking out or tucked in or something like that. Just think it adds something. And we're going to put him there. And I do have some words somewhere around here actually. I might pop some words on. Okay, now let me see. Just a small piece. Maybe there. Or there. Nope, I'm thinking I like it there. Now I'm just thinking, where are those words I had? Okay, let's have a look. I think remember. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, quite like that actually there. So maybe there. No, I don't like it there. There. Actually don't mind that. It's a little bit thick though. No, I think I will do that. But what I'm going to have to do is find one of these little squares to put on the end of the word to make sure it doesn't it stays on and it sort of looks fairly level. Okay. Now let's have a look. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I could pop it. Might just pop it there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, quite like that. So that's that one. And again, using up quite a bit of my bits and pieces, my scrap papers, using my gel plate with some paints because I've got lots of paints. So I'm really happy with that. Okay, let's see if we can do another one, and this time we'll try the green tones. Oops, now let's just push all that to one side. This one looks good. Okay, still don't like the border, but we'll get rid of that. Okay, so that will go like so. Probably a little wide, so I'm going to actually take some of this bit off. Okay. As I was with this one, when I did it, there were 3 layers plus the focal point. So I've got 1, 2, 3 and the focal point. And if you just have 2, I don't know, it just doesn't, I think it's more pleasing. Let's have this lady. It's more pleasing if there's 3 plus the focal image, I'm thinking. So, let me see, where's that little bit of coffee dyed paper? Quite like that bit actually. Let's have a look. Yep, I like that. And I'm thinking maybe a piece. I think it's a little bit big. And I think another word. Words just seem to do something for it. I'm going with attitude for this one. So I'm thinking she's got a little bit of attitude the way she's standing. Okay, and what I'm going to do, if I can find some, thinking I might put a little bit of book text there. Something like this. But you know what I'm going to do? I think it needs something on here as well. So I'm going to use my script stamp. Oops, I think that might have been upside down. Okay, well now we'll have to do it this way. It goes that way. Alright, let's have a look. So that. I think, let me just distress the edge. That might actually do what I'm thinking it needs. Doesn't quite stand out enough, so I'm just thinking maybe it just needs its edges done. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that's better. Yep, okay, let's go with that. Oops. Oh dear. Goodness, I think it's getting a bit too warm in here and the glue's starting to not cooperate. starting to dry up at the top, I think, so it might be time to finish up in my craft room. Once it gets too warm in my craft room, I've got to say that's it, because just, well, it gets very hot. Okay, now what I've done, when I put the little girl down, or the lady, I've actually done it so that I've covered, I could have put it further over, but I've covered where the paper's sort of joined. Just, it sort of makes it feel more cohesive, I guess. Let's see, where is this bit? Okay, what I'm going to do, I think I'll finish the last two. I had it like that, didn't I? I'm going to finish the last couple since I've cut the card, and I'd like to do more than a couple. I will do those, but I will probably speed up the video, or put it to music, something like that. There we go. Okay, now I'll just distress the edges, because that just seems to make it. Now if you don't like the plain background, I guess you could also do some stamping on there as well, but that's that one as well. Okay, alright, so as I said, I'll do the next couple, but I'll put it to music so that I can possibly speed it up a little bit. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you liked them. I hope you got some inspiration from them. As I said, you know, journaling cards, embellishments, journaling page. You can make a bigger one using the bigger Tim Holtz ones as a journaling page, which I think I might actually do right now. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.